We
This
love
was very
hip-hop.
interesting to me.
Lil Berete is taking a break from rap. The way he posted it, he said he's quitting. All right. And I'll read what it says. It says here, courtesy of T.TV. It says, "It was fun for a while. It was fun while it lasted. I'm officially taking a break from music. I love all my fans and everyone who supported me, and it's time for me to focus on what matters and open up my business. Maybe one day I will find love for this music shit again. Until then, peace out. I will deactivate my gram tomorrow. So if you need to holler at me, email me at blah blah." Wow. I didn't even read it all there. I was waiting for y'all. That's kind of confirming.
Yes, but how old is Lil Berete? Do you know?
He's like 22.
Okay,
23.
So
Smart decision.
You think so?
I kind of see where he's coming from, but it's also kind of disheartening to be like, you achieve success, and even this is like, it's not enough for you. You're trying to open a business, which shows me obviously like you're expanding, but it's also like what you're doing right now, it doesn't suffice. Like, so the music is not making enough. And this is someone who's like, has one of the best numbers or stats in Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
He used to.
You don't think he's, okay, yeah, before all that stuff.
You got something first? Cause
Yo, do you got something first?
yeah, I do. Right? I just
Let me hear what you got to say.
the thing is with Lil Berete, I get where he's coming from.
So do I.
Right? Because his numbers are not doing the way he used to. So rap is not making him the money that he's putting into it. Like, he puts out quality product.
Smart man.
His videos, you can tell he's putting in money into the videos, everything. And pre all of the Reddit and the social media effery when they're quote unquote exposing him, he was doing crazy numbers. But it wasn't just that. It was the label that he was signed to.
At the time.
That when he was signed to the label, and we spoke about it in the interview, those are the videos that had like 1 million+ views on them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when he didn't have the machine of the label above him anymore to like be able to do those extra ads and different things and extra promotion, his numbers weren't the same either. It wasn't just the social media bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it was a dwindle.
Yeah, like how long are you gonna do that for and like keep on putting money and not getting your ROI?
Which he's very smart, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't remember when I said you're going to see a lot of rappers that are going to be in the future on the side street begging for change, because there's a time.
You have said that,
yeah, and it's going to happen soon. You're going to see it real soon. You're going to be like, hey, that guy used to rap and now he's begging for change.
Or maybe not begging for change, but you see them at a regular job and you're like, a lie. Like, don't you have like 30 million views in total?
That's the thing. It's not a lie. I'm glad that you're here working a job and not still trying to run down this damn dream that might not be sufficient for you and your family 25 years from now.
Yeah.
That rap music doesn't get you a CPP, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Rap, unless you are the top tier and then you made millions out the gate, yeah, you can put something aside and you have your retirement. Most of these rappers are chasing like a check to check, like a person working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, they're paycheck to paycheck, track to track.
Track to track.
Yeah.
All right. So what I see is that this young man, with the people I know that are around him that have money too, and they don't rap. Right?
Yeah.
They have businesses.
Yeah.
I'm giving him a salute for that, because you can now come back to this that you've already started, but you cannot get a job when you're 30 and don't have more experience than the person who's been doing it at the age you were running down rap music.
And he's still very young.
He's very young. So whatever business he is starting, let's get that successful now.
Yeah.
So when it's time to come back to this music thing that you could love forever, you're gonna be more sufficient with it. You're gonna have more of a realization to things. You're gonna be realistic. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna put down 100K because I made from my businesses. I've made a couple. I'm 6 figures now.
Yeah,
from this business that I created, and it's going well for the last 10 years of my life. I'm now I'm 28. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe even like 26, 27.
No, just let's say now I'm 28. And I'm still a guy considered a guy in the Canadian hip hop scene. Everyone wants to
Yeah.
know where the hell I've been. Okay, but everybody knows this is my business too, or people who don't know. I'm gonna take some of this money now and get back into it.
Yeah.
You will win further now than you would lose. You know what I'm saying? Because most people in music do not get what they do not get what they put out.
Yeah.
But do you feel like his aura was tarnished by all like the extracurricular stuff that we saw on social media?
All these
Like,
kids,
That definitely helped to bring down his the love that he had, right? When like the quote unquote exposed videos and stuff came out. But I also think, like I was saying earlier, that in a combination with having that label machine above him, the timing is crazy.
yeah, but bro, let's be real. All these kids are funny. They're all weird. It didn't bring down. I'm gonna be real. It didn't bring down top fives.
No, it didn't bring down a few other
when they're
rappers.
running around with
Bra
bras.
5, yeah.
And then Pressa had two youths sucking off each other. Like it did not.
I know
be real. I
Fridays-
love y'all. I love y'all. I love all y'all youngins, but y'all youngins is weird.
I'm keeping all of that.
Y'all youngins is weird. Y'all youngins is weird. So when you get caught up in doing some weird stuff, now when I look at it, you're born 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. I don't really look at it funny. I'd be like, oh, they all gay anyways. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you got to do, right? Do what you got to do to get on. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do.
Does he well?
Right? Do what you got to do. You know what I'm
bro's
saying?
endangering all of us right now.
No.
You know what I mean, though?
No, but
I don't look at it funny.
You're not wrong. Like he's not the only one who has some funny shit or some exposed shit. That it's just that like like I was saying, the timing with the label and that happening, it happened at the same time, right? So like, not that and the label didn't leave him because of that. Like he was already like on the out of the label, and then the haters piled on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't even know what his label business was.
No.
So if you look at it from the outside, it looks like, oh, the label dropped him because of that. Like, no. They were already not going to be doing business anymore. He was going to be going independent.
Because maybe he wasn't recouping.
Whatever it was. But then, boom, he got hit with a social media missile.
A twerking.
Right? I don't want to get through this. I'm trying to not describe the things that these guys are getting exposed for, and this guy keeps on saying, "This is exactly what they got exposed for." Like,
the time he twerked?
No, we gotta be real because
We do gotta be real.
We gotta be real, because then how do we justify for him that what the move that he's making is cool?
No, but I think it's a good move. But I think that a lot of people have a misconception of why his notability or notoriety went down a bit. You know what I'm saying? They think it's because of him getting exposed, but I think that if he got exposed and he still had the label machine above him, numbers would still be the same.
Yeah, I feel like the machine would have helped kind of PR that whole situation.
Yeah.
They would have like maybe given him like a sick feature, something to distract the masses, you know?
And his numbers didn't go down super duper crazy in comparison to other people who didn't have when they left the label. Their numbers went like down to the shits.
Yo, 6.
And I'm not even going to mention any names. Please don't either.
I know.
Yo, how many monthly listeners?
They know I know.
That's a good question. Right?
Okay, let's guess how many monthly listeners Brett has.
I think he has a
I just
decent
did an
amount.
interview with him, but go on. We could.
20K?
Yeah.
I think he probably has a pretty good, decent amount.
152K. I'm dissing. 152. That
He does well.
does well. He's still making. So you know what? He will still make residual income off this.
Yes, and he has a fan base. No matter how much people think that exposed shit was something, when you have core fans, they're just gonna listen to you regardless. You know what I'm saying? We've had this conversation about him with the K Money stuff.
How much K Money at?
K Money probably has the same or probably 3 times.
Because that means Lil Berete currently is one of the highest streaming artists in Toronto.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
He has more than K Money.
Yeah.
Well, that would dwindle because of
Yeah.
No, but I don't even think. I
that
think
other
K Money,
style.
and he doesn't.
Catherine?
K Money doesn't have the catalog that he does.
True.
K Money doesn't have albums.
Lil Berete just put out a country album.
Yes.
And this is where I think he's seen where the game is going, and he's like, F this right now. I'm going to listen to my African parents and go deal with the education thing and get something going on in my life, bro.
And
rap.
he don't you think he deserves a break for a man who's put out this much material by the time he's not even like 25? He's put out like a few EPs, an album, a bunch of singles.
Damn, he's
He
putting
can take a break.
He deserves more than a break, but he deserves the break of this doesn't last forever.
Yes.
So I want you to be smart, my young man, and get something going in your future that you can see your CPP, bro. Because there's gonna be a lot of dudes begging out here for change in the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? That thought rap was gonna bring them millions of dollars, and it didn't bring them even a red cent.
And I'm sure he
Scary.
made some money off of this.
Of
For the amount of
course.
catalog I'm looking at, I'm sure he made some money.
But
man.
Of course.
You know, I do think this is still a type of PR move because say like you really want to leave a party, you'll just sneak out. You won't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But this guy going on the street talking about, yo, I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm done.
And then when he wants us to say, please don't leave.
And by the way, I'm doing this now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
We're like, no, go. Go,
God.
set up your business and get the hell out of
Hey,
Dodge.
email me if you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It just keeps getting further. And, you know, like- So I feel like he might still he might make a return. Like maybe this is almost like pre-planning a return.
Album
and an
on
exit.
Friday.
But bro, then I'm like, I'm not listening to it. I'm looking for the business. I want to know what the next business is.
Berette's Jollof Rice.
Hey, I would support.
100%.
I would support. I would go there all the time and support. I'd be like, yo, give me some jollof. Because of the fact that you took this rap stuff, and I know it doesn't last forever.
Yeah,
I've
and-
seen so many guys come through the door and out the door, in the door again, and then out the door. It's scary.
Yo, what's the average retirement age for a rapper? For real? Because, bro, some mans be retiring late 20s, early 30s.
The average retirement age for a rapper,
Never.
too late.
It's always like past the point it should have been, eh?
It's always.
Yeah, but then
always.
I believe if you are genuinely a rapper and you take some time off and you come back into it, you could be in your 50s and still do it.
Yeah. You know,
If you're a red man. or
retirement is something. Yeah, let me not do
Yeah,
that
man.
because I'm being a hater.
Because me and you about to have an album dropping.
No.
What?
We're not.
You're rapping?
I'll
No.
play with you. I'll play with you. That'll kill the people though.
But you see the thing is,
blowing up. That's
you
my
see the
track.
thing is like, if you're an active rapper trying to still have a hit song at like 50 something years old, now you look crazy.
You
but
look
if
mad.
you're just doing your thing and you serve your fan base and you drop when you want and you're still touring to like smaller venues or whatever and you're happy with your life, then that's fine. You can rap until you die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're one of those guys who are like, yo, my next song though, when I drop that, I'm going to take over. Like, bro, calm down. There's somebody who's 20 who's doing that right now.
I will think you're even more crazier.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like retire from that pipe dream, but keep doing your thing.
Do your thing.
Yeah, like I just feel like this wasn't. It's good because Berette's kind of taking the narrative in his own hands by retiring like his choice. Usually, rappers
Are
like
told.
like UFC fighters, they find out the hard way.
Or they
that-
fall off.
Yeah, like they just keep getting knocked down. They're like, yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna retire. But it's better to retire like while you're on the top
Yeah.
than
Hold
like
on.
have it forced on you.
So
Yeah.
you guys think Berete was still on the top?
Well,
Top of his game, probably not even. But like
You guys really come on.
100. But in terms of the city of Toronto, in terms of like rappers in the city
so had
streams,
the most numbers.
he's up there.
Or one of the
Top
most
10.
numbers.
Top 10.
Yeah.
The city has like millions of people. He's top 10 in streaming hip hop.
152,000 on Spotify is pretty.
Most
damn
people
good.
won't
Crazy.
achieve that.
But do you feel like maybe he just sees what we're attracted to? Not me personally, but what a lot of media is attracted to.
He sees where the game is going. It's not just Toronto. It's everywhere.
Everywhere, so it sucks.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows it sucks.
I feel like he's seen different levels. Like that first level of entry, it's like, are you good enough? Do people care? Now you're good enough, people care. Now it's like, okay, I'm gonna make this type of product. This is what the market wants.
Yeah.
So then you play into that. Like you said, he made a country album.
I think he tapped into him knowing that guys who have actual business, like some people have cleaning businesses and they're doing better than rappers.
Yeah.
They can pull up in a nice ass whip, still get, you know what I mean, pay this stuff on time, who own a business, right? And still do rapper stuff, eh? Guys who own businesses are doing.
They live like rappers. They're popping bottles. They got chains. They got tats.
Right. And then the rapper is what? He got to get
He's
an
pretending
Uber.
to that.
He's pretending to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So why pretend when you can really be it?
Yeah.
Right? Put yourself in it, dog. Right? So I rather be the rapper that someone can say, yo, that guy has a convenience store down the street, but now I see his video over here. He can pay for all this. Those cars that you see in his video, yo, I really seen it in front of his business for real.
He runs a car dealership or a detailing company or something. Yeah,
something of the sort. So like I that's why there's a part of me where I always was like, you know what? I rather own my businesses now.
Yeah.
I own my businesses now over a rapper, and I live better than rappers.
Well, listen, man. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
My last point on this is I think that kind of like it emphasizes the point that most people want to be rappers because of the lifestyle it brings, not because they want to be a rapper as a job where like you wake up every day and you're writing bars. It's like, well, this is how rappers live. But if I could live like that and do a regular job or have my own business, I don't have to be a rapper. I don't have to deal with all these like social media politics or whatever.
I'm living better than the rapper.
Exactly. But they're just doing it as a way to get their lifestyle, not as a way to like, yo, I'm rapping because I love rap. You know what I'm saying?
I always say this, like when I was rapping as a true like musician, right?
Yeah.
I was willing to do it for what a good 9 to 5 would pay because I really love doing music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't have to give me millions of dollars to do this. If I'm doing the same as the 9 to 5, that's like a good, like, let's say $70,000-$80,000 a year job. But all I have to do is make music. Will you be happy with that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they'll say, nah, bro, I'm not gonna be able to buy all the chains and all that. But bro, you make like 80,000 a year, maybe 100K.
You can still buy yourself some chains.
Yeah. But all you have to do is make music. You're not gonna be making millions a
Not
year.
gonna be a superstar.
You're not gonna be a superstar, but you're gonna make 100K a year. Do you still want to be a musician? If the person says no, I want to make millions, then you know they never wanted to be a musician in the first place.
Yeah, maybe you were a narcissist and you just wanted attention.
Exactly. That's
a girl
basically what it was.
A girl dumped you and you wanted to prove that you're going to be a rapper someday.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you're willing to make 100K a year, maybe even 80K a year, you know what I'm saying? But all you have to do is just create. I'm not going to say no to that.
No.
I guess you got to create.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I don't got to go like do data entry like I was joking about earlier, or go bust my back at a construction site or something. I just have to think of shit, but I only make 80K a year. Will you take that?
Yeah. Comment down below. Would you be a full-time artist / rapper for guaranteed at least 80K a year?
Yeah. And like maybe the cap is 100K sometimes, some years on a good year.
Yeah. It's
maybe even over.
Yeah, you make 120. Yo, I had a great year, but you didn't make 20 million like your favorite superstar does. But they didn't make it neither.
Yeah.
No, a lot of it's they gotta give it back.
Or it's
it was borrowed, you know.
Yeah, you don't realize that. Sorry, you don't realize that. Like when I see all these wedding vendors, some of them are background singers. Like during dinner, they'll sing.
Yep.
But they'll make a few bands a night. You know what I'm saying? But like no one aspires to be like a background singer or like a singer for weddings and stuff. Everyone wants to be friggin'.
You want to be
they want to be Drake. You know? Yeah. Who doesn't?
Sometimes you gotta take the back.
Yeah.
The back
really
burner.
make money from your art for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, salute to Lil Berete.
Salute.
We love hip hop.